Hello, my name is Vanessa Blacknall-Jamison. I am currently the Executive Director for the Organization of Black Aerospace Professionals. I thoroughly enjoy my position. This is my third, fourth career, if you mind, but I've always been in aviation since I was 21 years old. Aviation and aerospace is my passion and my love, but my love is my family and ensuring that they have a legacy to continue their growth in especially their faith, their spiritual faith. So those are the things that are very important to me.
Did you know this was always the way you wanted to go and where you would be at this point in time?
No, it wasn't even a thought on my radar when I graduated from college. My mother is the one who mentioned aviation. I wanted to do sports PR. And at the time when I was in school, no one was doing it. I didn't have a role model. And I had the fortunate opportunity to work for the LA Sports Arena and Coliseum as an intern, but I didn't take it serious. And I thought, oh, this is great, nothing to do. But I realized that now, in hindsight, that wasn't my path, that wasn't my journey. My mom said, Vanessa, do you want to work the rest of your life, or do you want to travel and see the world? So I chose traveling and seeing the world, and I've been blessed to do that.
Who are your mentors?
Oh, wow. You know, that's been a very tough conversation for me. I never really had true mentors. People would say to me, yeah, Vanessa, I'll help you, I'll do this, or I'll provide you this, but I didn't. My really true mentor was my mother. My mother always encouraged me to do my best, be willing to look at things from a different perspective and not be afraid to step out and do something different.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
In terms of a path, who had walked this path before you that you went, okay?
No one has walked this path in my path.
Exactly.
I've started this when I was 21 years old, and I knew after 3 months that, I became a flight attendant, and I knew after 3 months that I couldn't fly or be a flight attendant. There's nothing wrong with the position, but I wasn't that type of person to say, here, here's a pillow. I wanted to be sitting in that seat. So I visualized that, but I knew that I had to stay in the industry. So I started supervising flight attendants at, I always say, the tender age of 24, and I started in management. So as part of that, my growth has always been leading, managing, supervising, and I did it with 3 different carriers. So I was fortunate enough to know that this is something that I wanted to do, but I always knew that giving back was essential because I never had anyone to do things for me.
You said this is your third career.
Yes, because now as the executive director of this volunteer organization, I was their chairwoman and the first non-pilot to chair the organization, now coming back as their executive director. But I retired from United Airlines, I retired from the FAA, and now I'm in this role as an executive director. Paid role.
That was important.
Yes, it is.
From November of 24 to now, there have been a lot of changes. How have those changes impacted you?
My leadership skills have had to really be sharpened because of the elections, the administration, and the mindset that we have. Aviation has been targeted because of the unfortunate accidents and incidents that have been recurring, and that's been in the news. So we were challenged as being qualified, and that word qualified is discouraging because every pilot has to be trained in the same standards, the same procedures as anyone else. So to be targeted in this way is disheartening. But when I look at, there's another organization called Sisters of the Skies. Black women are less than 1% of, they're not even 1%. They are statistically insignificant because there are not enough numbers to say them in the industry as a whole. And it's to watch these individuals, these women, these men fight for what they have struggled to do, because it's a very expensive field of work, but the reward on the other end is tremendous. And what I encourage them to do is to give back. What your struggle is real, it's pertinent, but the most important part is to help others to learn about it and to be engaged and understand why this path is so beautiful and pays well for them. So that's a big deal.
Yes. So in terms of the challenges that you're facing right now, are you optimistic? What are the strategies?
I'm optimistic when there is an election coming up in 2026, the midterms, for us to really be serious about making changes in the Congress and Senate, those that are running. Our local and state elections are critical. That gives me optimism. But we must start organizing and realizing that the state of being is not normal. And we have to find our normacy in this, and ensuring that our young people see us as the role models for change. And it starts with all of us. And that is my hope for the future.
Yes. You had your mom who encouraged you.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling you're a wonderful mentor as well.
Yes, I am. I take on a lot, I do, but if a phone call, just to give you an example, just what is today, Tuesday? Even Monday, I had a phone call of a new person that wants to just talk. And I thought, I wanted someone to talk to, so I'll take that phone call. And it was recommended by one of my Link sisters, and I said, sure, I'll speak to her. She had an unfortunate situation with her baby. She didn't call me back, but I followed up with an email and told her what to do, what I would recommend. And if she wants to follow up, that's on her. But it comes in every day, and it's not a problem. But you do have to find your boundaries too, though.
Right.
Yeah. Self-care.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. I'd like to know, what do you imagine the world to look like, America to look like 20 years from now?
It has to be more diverse and inclusive, because we're going to be taking over anyway. And I say taking over because of the population of the Latino population is growing faster than any ethnic group, and as well as our African Americans and everybody else. So it has to be more inclusive. I see it as a thriving investment of our people to really be in those C-suites, seeing more of us in roles that require us to truly come together, be a community, but learning and understanding that each day truly is a blessing, but we must do something with those days. We have to organize and understand. I'm sitting here laughing because when I talk about organizing, some of the individuals that I work with, they found out that I was a little secretary for the Black Panthers, and they tell me that I'm a Black Panther. Well, you know what? I am, and I own that proudly, because I think we all have to fight for something, and then we have to fight for ourselves. So that's what I see in our future. But it's a little hard to imagine right now with everything that's happening.
At this moment,
Yes.
How important then is our history?
Yes, and being washed away. It's critical. Our history, no matter what they try to do, okay, my voice just got a little stronger there. But no matter what they try to do, they can't erase our history. I think the moment that really has stuck to me is the attack on our African American Museum, and knowing that what it took to get it, and now saying that it's going to be archived or it's irrelevant is an insult. And so now what do we do in face of that? So that's a government-owned museum. Then that means that we have to support other museums that aren't government-owned. We have to support theaters like the Curious Theaters.
Yes.
We have to support those independent, thoughtful individuals that have taken a risk and they're doing it for us in our community.
Yes, yes, and yes.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Is there anything else you want to share with us?
No, this is such an honor and a privilege to be here, and I thank my sister for thinking of me, and truly it's an honor and privilege to be here with you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're an important presence, a trailblazer. You're leading the way. Thank you.
Thank you.